Football back again, and we're here looking at Michael Owen's comments on the Glasgow Rangers as they drew 2 each with Benfica, and also Rory Smith's comments. Maybe less so about Rory Smith and more about Michael Owen, because Michael Owen is such a character. He's full of charisma and all that good stuff. No, he's not really, but he's a bit boring, Michael Owen. And I say a bit boring, he's horrendous, right? He's absolutely awful. But of course, there was a Europa League goal show on last night, which I forgot to turn the channel over last night, and as we were reviewing the games, it came on and we were listening to the pundit speak, and they were talking about a sense. He was like, "Oh, Rangers came here, you'd expect them maybe to narrowly get beat, but they showed grit and didn't want to get beat." But what I want to talk about in this video is the handball situation, right? Where apparently they take a militant approach to handball laws. Wherever it hits the hand, they'll just get it, which, if there was consistency, I'd accept that. But before the Rangers game come on, we did see all the other Europa League games and a Conference League game between Villa and Ajax, which finished 0-0. But before that, we seen Freiburg defeat West Ham, in which there was a controversial penalty, where in the dying embers of the match, a Freiburg player had his hand up really high, hits him in the hand, and it's no given. And what you'd say about that is, that's actually in an unnatural position for me. It's like really, it's high. With Souttar, like Souttar's are like down level with his like body. I'm not saying like they're vertical level with his body, but it's not like he's doing like a double handed salute as John Souttar, right? He's not doing that. So in the Freiburg instance, they look at it, the referee goes over to the monitor and doesn't get it. I mean, would I be surprised they didn't give it because Freiburg are 1-0 up at home against a Premier League giant? Well, I say Premier League giant. Oh, you know, the Premier League is massive these days, even though I think West Ham needs to know the role about sacking Davy Moyes. Davy Moyes did call it out, and I think they did kind of get shafty here, but it's a simple case. The FAR just didn't give it because they wanted a win over an English team late on, potentially. But yeah, Michael Owen and Rory Smith calling out here saying, how can you give the Rangers one against Benfica and not this one when this one's worse? And it absolutely is worse, man. Like, see if you haven't seen it already, go check out the West Ham Freiburg highlights, troops. Check the penalty incident at the end, or lack of, and see how that's no given. I actually do not grasp how that's no given for the life of me. And the Rangers one, well, I didn't think it'd be given because that's the laws, but apparently the laws can be changed according to UEFA. Football's just corrupt, man, everything about it. Man City and their 115 PFA charges, hee-haw getting done. I'll take it like I sound horrendous here, but could be worse. You could be a Man City fan, a no real fan, a plastic fan, all that good stuff. Anyway, enough about my hatred for Man City, because I guess it is like most of the English teams, and that's another thing actually I forgot to even mention about the Benfica game. I thought the lack of fans and atmosphere for Benfica fans, by the way, Rangers fans are always great, fantastic in Europe. I mean, among the best, if not the best across Europe. Well, what was going on? I mean, weather warnings. Well, hold on, if Rangers fans can make it with weather fucking warnings, why can't the home fans? I never buy that excuse, man. I don't. Now, I guess in terms of weather warnings, if your flight or your boat or whatever gets cancelled, then fair enough. But what, too afraid of some rain to see your team? I don't get it. It's like, see Benfica, right? Yeah, they've got those European Cups to their name, but see winning the Europa League, that's probably as good as it's going to get for them. And like Porto, winning the Champions League is beyond the Portuguese league, and that's not of like a, you know, heritage or history thing. Two massive clubs deserve to be get in the latter stages, but it's a money-based business, folks. They sell all their best players. That's what was going on into this game. 1.5 billion worth of players sold. They're a selling club. You know, I think the latter stages of European competitions these days is between Bayern Munich, the English teams, Real Madrid, Atletico, Barca, and the Italian teams, to be fair to them, in recent years have got much better. And if you want to throw PSG in there, go ahead. I just don't like to be that, for the amount of tickets not to be, for the amount of seats to be empty, man, in a competition that would be massive for them if they won it. I think it's a fucking disgrace. I do genuinely believe that. But yeah, never a handball in a million years for me for the John Souttar one. Shouldn't have been given. And I'd say the exact same if it was a Benfica player that did the header onto his own arm. So that's where we're going to leave this video, guys. I'd like to see It's good to see some people backing us there. VAR's a mess. They need to sort it out. But until next time, troops. Peace.